Good afternoon one and all, and welcome back to TQ on the Run. Today you join us from quite a blustery Newbold Comyn for the Midlands cross country. Today we're of course going to be competing against some of the finest athletes within the county. Really excited going into this one. Let's go for it, let's enjoy it. It's slightly longer, it's 12k, slightly undulating in parts, so we can't take it out too hard, but we're going to do our absolute best with it. Join me as we'll take the camera along with this one. Let's go for it. Recce of the course now, and it appears that this year we're going the totally opposite way around, so we're taking it clockwise route round. It's a relatively decent course, as I've just said, with just a couple of little hills in there, here and there. Looking forward to it going into this one, feeling good. Training's been relatively consistent so far, a decent 12-mile fartlek in the week, and just had a couple of quieter days. I'll just show you now as we're going into the little section of the course that was tricky last year, but it might be a little bit dry this year. Going down into the ditch. So there you go. We've got the ditch here, which actually looks even wetter than last year. First couple of laps round, we try and we jump it, but when the body becomes a little bit more fatigued, then we unfortunately go straight for it. As to all the fun, let's do this. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a race day vlog as we analyse this one, which was quite a tricky one. Just a quick apology before we get going that I did say on the VT that I was going to take you on board, but unfortunately strict rules with no cameras as a competitor, so unfortunately I couldn't do that for you, but I've got more than enough footage here to talk you through what was quite an experience on this race. So as I say, it was Midlands cross country here at Newbold Comyn, which is in Leamington, which is around about 75 minutes from where I live. And as we just go through here, we're just already starting to see this is around a mile in, and you've already got the three out the front, which is Tom Evans, Omar Ahmed and Jack Miller there, who, as you'll see through the footage, they run their own race. Some real nice drone shots here, and I just, as the thoughts and the feelings as we go through this, which was an extremely tricky course, which was a complete polar opposite to what we raced at this course last year. So first back for us, special mention for Tipton Harriers was of course my brother Carl, who ran an absolutely brilliant race, absolutely flying his prep for Manchester Marathon. He's well on. There we've got Martin Williams, Daz Perry and Tom Holden. And then there's just a lad here for Wolves and Bilston, a good friend of mine, Luke Maskew, who ran an unbelievable race as well. So there's the front three. They're running their own race at this stage. But as you can see from the shots, extremely sticky underfoot. And it didn't really get easier at all, to be honest. So we had the one side, which was very sticky, which was the flatter side. And then the other side of the course that was probably slightly better underfoot fractionally, but we were taking in the hills, and as you can see here, I'm really having to work hard. This is probably about 2 or 3 mile in. I will screenshot at the end what my splits were, but an extremely tricky race that I really had to dig deep in the end, especially in those middle stages. I've struggled this week a little bit with just a bit of a tight chest, and I took it into this one just a little bit conscious, and I thought at times it just hampered me a little bit. But as I say, it was really sticky underfoot, and there's Tom Evans just starting to create the gap there with Jack Miller just in second, and then Omar. They're quite literally running their own race at this stage. So this is into the ditch and just coming out. You've got Joe Smith, a former Tipton lad, and then followed by Carl. We're going from strength to strength here, really. And there's Joe Reed, another Tiptonite that runs for the club. I've had a good couple of tussles with him of late. And this is just the other side of the course where you take in the big hill. I showed you the shots early on when I was doing the warm-up. That was the hill. You didn't take that hill in last year. We only went halfway up it. This year we went all the way up it, and as you can see underfoot, it's really tricky. But such traditional cross-country routes which we haven't done for quite a while. I don't think this year I feel like I've run a real traditional cross-country course, and this was definitely it. So, and this part of the course last year was not a problem. You could pick up some momentum here, but because of the rain that we've had, it was just so boggy and sticky. And unfortunately, just at around 2 or 3 miles, so just before this clip, my shoe came off. We did mention during the warm-up maybe tape was a decent option. I sort of said to Carl, I said no, there'll be no need for that, but certainly could have done with some tape in the end, as I've just lost the heel, and it just knocked my confidence a little bit. I just felt every time going into mud I was going to lose it again. It didn't happen again, so I was okay. And this is the home straight, so as you can see, brilliant race there by Carl. He's just in front of Ben Gamble, the first 2 back for Tipton. I think he finished around 33rd, I think. And here's me charging in at the end, coming through at about a 5:20 pace there, having to work really hard to just drop them on, just to drop the lads that are just behind me there, but having to really dig deep. And there's Luke, really superb race. And this is unfortunately. Oh, that's a shot of the day. That's Tom Holden just beating Mart, and we'll take it back to me. Thank you very much for watching.
Oh my days, that was not last year's course at all.
Did you not enjoy it?
It's done. It's done. Instant reaction. It's done.
That was brutal.
Absolutely brutal.
That wasn't the course you sold to me, Tom.
That was not the course at all. And thank God they took us a little bit short of rain on the last lap. What's your thoughts after that?
Tough.
Well done. Here he is. How was that, mate?
Disgusting. I
Disgusting.
kept thinking, I was like, where are you? And I saw a guy in a Tipton with a cap and I was like, maybe that's him.
No.
Wasn't you at all? How do you find it?
Oh man, I'm really happy to be fair.
What time did you do?
6:03 average.
Oh, your overall time.
45 something, but
40.
really
I was just over 47.
top work. Well done, mate. Well done. Make sure you subscribe to the man's channel. Right after that one, did not see it coming. Did not see it coming at all, as I say, before the race. We did that course this time last year and it was not that difficult. Actually 12k this time round, we went the other way around and we took in far more hills, far more sticky underfoot. But it's done, it's complete, another race in the bag. Thank you ever so much for watching it this long. Please, if you haven't yet, like, subscribe, drop your comments down below if you raced it, and we will catch you at the next one. Peace.